Alright, welcome back to another Kuma style review. This is TJ Duckett here again, and I've got my first Tamashii figure review. It's actually D-Arts' one of their latest releases. It's Vile from the Megaman X series, and as you can see off the bat, it is a picture-perfect homage to the video game. There's a lot of stuff here, so it's hard for me to decide where to start, but I'm going to go ahead and go over the figure and its articulation first, and then we'll go ahead and take a look at all of these accessories. Out of the three D-Arts figures that I own so far, which are Zero Type 2, Mega Man X Full Armored, and Vile, they all seem to have the same standard articulation. So looking at the head, the neck is actually on a double ball joint. So there's one ball joint here at the chest, and one here where the helmet connects to. So that lets him do things like move his neck forward, and then his head up, and things like that. So that's really cool. Now the shoulders, also completely ball jointed, even though they're under the shoulder pads. And the forearms, which are removable, they all have interchangeable pieces and stuff like that, like their blaster cannons and stuff. But also on ball joints, there's definitely swivel at each point of articulation as well. These things are insane. Okay, now that I just popped it off of it, the fist, also full ball joint, so full articulation and rotation there. There's another ball joint here on the chest, where it meets the torso. There's another one where the torso meets the waist. And the thighs, as you can guess, also ball jointed. The knees, ball jointed as well, full bend at them. And ball jointed feet as well that actually move back and forth to give them more or less ankle support if needed. So overall, just a fantastically articulated figure. So to take a look at all sides here, and this will actually lead us into our accessories. Alright, there's the front. So let's take a look at the side. Okay, make sure that he's in focus and all that good stuff. Alright. And we're going to take a look at the back, with his backpack and everything like that. So that actually, I'm going to leave him in the back here. I normally rotate him back to the other side than the front, but I want to move on and get to these accessories because these are what really kick ass about the figure, besides the looks even. Alright, you'll see there are two nubs on the side here, one right here, one right here. Look from the side. They actually peg in a good distance, but they pop out. So I'm just popping it out on the ground. I'm going to pop the other one out on the ground. And they're definitely things that you can either choose to keep or just keep to the side or whatever, because even though they give it more of a complete look pegged in, you don't really need them. Now, looking over the accessories here, I'm actually going to raise the camera up some, angle it down, and then I'll go through everything here. Okay, so let's get focused. Getting focused, man. Alright. And we'll start from the side. There's a blaster cannon, two of the same, one for each side. As you can see, when you look at them, it's red at the front here. They also come with hollow tips so that this blast piece can fit in. In fact, we'll go ahead and change out to the hollow points now, since you just saw what the red ball type ones look like. So there's a hollow point, there's a hollow point. Okay, those are changed out. It's as simple as just pegging and unpegging, and it's crazy how tight the friction is, but at the same time it's not hard to remove. It won't fall off, but it's definitely not something that, you know, you're going to have to struggle with. These pieces just connect into the backpack, and I'll actually go ahead and do that in a second. Okay, we've got an ammo clip here, which is really cool. Just a little bit too cool for words. Now we'll get into some of the fun stuff. This is actually an extra knee and thigh with a cannon on the end. Okay? I already have that one, the hollow end attached, but it does also come with, as you can see here, a red option. Okay? And then we have some extra hands and a cup. Because Vile is the most interesting man on the planet. After he's done with a day full of Chuck Norris type activities, he likes to have a drink. So, getting back to the figure, let's focus on him. Those pieces that I told you about that connect the guns, alright, you just connect them on the flat end of each side, and you can tell how they connect. I actually did that side wrong. It's supposed to be towards the lower end, flat side on the back. One end has a triangle that ends upwards, or the back side's going to be flat. It just pegs in. Okay, I'll go ahead and peg in the other side now. Get my hand out of the way for you. And boom, he's ready to get his gat on. So, alright. Each gun, you know which side it goes on because of the fact that it has the peg on the side that pegs in. They're not universal. So, keep that in mind. I mean, if you lose one or something happens, definitely, you know, you're going to need to find a replacement for that side. Or completely buy another figure, you know, whatever is more feasible for you. But yeah, unfortunately, you know, you can't break one and just say you're going to use the other one. Unless you possibly, you know, maybe take a drill bit and drill a hole in there. But yeah, I mean, you can go with the one-armed look for sure, and I apologize, I'm still getting used to these joints. You can go with one gun or two. Both of them definitely look great. I just appreciate the hell out of everything about this figure. Okay, so you can go with one gun or two. Show you how it looks with the blast added on. Okay, so it gives it that effect. Move the camera back a little bit. Actually, I'm just going to lower it since we're done looking at the accessories now. But that's how it looks with the blast. Alright, and now we'll go ahead and put in the gun clip. The awesome gun clip. And you have the option of pegging the gun clip into either side. There's a ball joint here. And sorry, he's a little bit back heavy with the guns on. But there's a ball joint on one end that just pegs into a peg right in the center of the backpack. And then the other end is flat, like the slits in each of the gun. So I'm just going to bring that around, move it slightly to the side. Sorry, I know my hand's covering it up a bit, but it's a lot easier to do once it's in hand. It's kind of hard at times doing this stuff on camera, but comes with the reviewer territory. And yeah, while I just make this figure look completely weak right now, I do apologize. This is my fault. It's not at all the fault of the figure, but yeah, there we go. There he is, full blast. He's got the show at an angle how that looks. Give him some of that leg articulation there. Like I said, I'm still getting used to these type of joints. They're very free, but at the same time, they are something to get used to. So, alright, there's that. And that's how he looks with everything attached. He's loaded. Now, let's have some fun. We'll go ahead and attach his knee blaster. Okay? So what I'm going to do is unpeg the left knee. You can do either one. It's going to be the same directions. So I'm going to unpeg that. And as you can see, reach back across there, this part of the kneecap comes off. Then the blaster knee, unfortunately, it's only bent, which makes sense, but at the same time I wish there was a little bit of flexibility there. It just pegs in. That's it. So now alright, and now we've got the knee joint fully assembled. And what we can do from there is go ahead and add the blast piece for a little bit more effect. Okay, make sure he's... And there we go. Bam, 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 bam. He's shooting people with his knee, which is pretty insane, but I love it. I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely one of those little fan service things that just rocks. So okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take him out, lay him down, and we're gonna unassemble it, just like we assembled it. Which is honestly a lot easier. Okay. Okay. His backpack all pegged in and everything like that. Alright, and it's definitely not straight enough for my liking right now, so let's fix that up. Chin up, buddy. We're having a good time. Alright, so there you go. One more look at him, and I do want to add that fan service bit because he does have the extra hands and things like that. His extra hands are all open. Not much variance to him, but let's go ahead and assemble one. And you know what, Vio, you did a good job, so let's go ahead and give you a drink. So yeah, definitely an awesome figure. These are my first Tamashii figures. I'm getting some Figuarts, DBZ figures in soon. But yeah, overall, I'm very excited, you know, to have become a part of this collecting group because these figures are fantastic. Vio, just incredible game homage, tons of accessories and things like that, immaculate posability, sturdiness and things like that, and overall just a fun figure. Giving you one last look before I get out of here to play with them some more. And yeah, overall just fantastic. Buy on site. I love it and look forward to reviewing the rest of these. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and visit me once again at kumastyle.com. Check out this review as well as the photo galleries that I'm posting too. Later on, guys. Have a good one.